Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and in this video today we're going to be doing something a little bit different in which I go over my concert vlog for, less of a concert vlog and more of a concert voiceover because I just saw Golden Child live for the second time in my life and essentially for the second time this year because Golden Child came back to the US within 4 months of their last tour. So I will be going over what happened, the general gist of how I felt about the concert and everything, while I also reorganize my entire collection. So very recently I have decided to move my SF9 and Golden Child collections into a large 3-ring A4 binder instead of the 2 PC per page collect books I have now. The reason why I'm making this change is because I have a decent enough of OT9 Golden Child sets, and I feel like they don't really look all that great in a 2-pocket book, so I'll be taking everything out. Actually, I'm going to be leaving my tag collection alone because they do look nice in this 2-pocket, and it doesn't make me feel stressed out over wanting to complete his sets, but the rest of the members will be going into a 9-pocket. So I will be clearing out my little mini haul here. Actually, let me just go over what happened at the concert. So these three PCs are the ones that I showed up to the concert with. These are my biases: Tag, Juchan, and Jaehyun. They are not my biases in that order. For the most part, Tag is my bias, but Jaehyun's been coming at me, and Juchan I will always have a deep amount of affection for. So these three are up there. I do try to collect them all when I can, but it looks like right now Juchan is the hardest one to trade for. So his collection is going a little slow, and I basically bought Jaehyun's almost entire Korean album collection from someone else, so I'm doing pretty well on those accounts. And I received these as freebies from 2 separate people. One person was walking around asking us who our bias was. I didn't really know who I was going to say because I do say that I triple bias in Golden Child, but I just decided on Jaehyun, which I guess says a lot about me and about my decision to actually maybe only bias one member. And I also received a free Make Star pre-order benefit from someone who I'm assuming tried for a fan sign and luckily made it in because she had a bunch of extras and was honestly just handing them out. So I'm really happy that someone was generous because I did ask her if she was selling, but no, she was just handing them out for free. Someone was also handing out the Golden Child Aura compacts. I didn't buy any of the compacts because I'm really not a fan of the packaging, but since someone was just handing them out for free, I just decided to relieve their load, as I'm sure they're also happy to be rid of these, because these are kind of thick for the most part. You can't really send them as letter mail. They're not like platforms that you can reuse to send like trays and sales. So I can see why getting rid of these would be a bit of a hassle. I got VVIP, which let me essentially not jump the line, but we line up in this order, and Studio Pab has been pretty good at keeping everyone in that line order. For example, if someone is 104 and they came super late, Studio Pab will try to make sure that they manage to stand next to me during the concert and everything that goes on. So it's nice that I receive a free lanyard like this. I'm honestly never going to reuse it. I'm probably just going to put these in a shadow box for display reasons. Here is the free poster that comes with every VVIP purchase. So VVIP is the highest tier, and that gets you the fan sign. I did get VVIP, and honestly, me getting VVIP tickets was an entire thing because I happened to be on vacation at the point, and we just landed from our red-eye flight, so obviously I was out of it, and I was taking a nap when tickets dropped. And it was to my understanding that tickets were going to drop at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, but apparently for VVIP holders, they dropped at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and I woke up at 11:20. But somehow, in those 20 minutes, I still got to be number 105, which I think is still pretty decent, especially because I got a really good view. I was only maybe 3 rows behind, so still incredibly happy with that. and then the fan sign album. So I decided to get the other version of Take a Leap sign because I have either version A or B sign from last time, because this is the album that essentially got me into them, because this album's title track is One Lucid Dream, which is one of my favorite songs from them. I honestly don't remember much from the fan sign. It's so fast. It's nothing like an online fan sign, because this fan sign, you're given maybe 20 seconds to talk to each person, and that's honestly not enough for anything. But I can probably go into more detail as I sort my PCs and take everything out. I'm hoping that this is a decently long video. But look at all their signatures. I actually can't tell most of their signatures apart, unfortunately. Tag. G-Bomb. I'm assuming that's Jangjun, because his is kind of funny. But everyone else, you can tell they're kind of tired. So it's fine. I give them a pass. So here we have the photo cards that I purchased from Moan. The seller was being pretty generous. They weren't giving these away for free, but they were having a very special deal of all the Aura compact photo cards are $1, and all of the Make Star pre-order benefits are $3. So because I am collecting 3 members, I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to get a better deal than that, even though one of my friends did tell me that she received most of the compact PCs for free in trades. I don't think I'll be as lucky as that, because I don't trade too much in this community. But here are the album photo cards on top, and then the pre-order benefits on the bottom. This tag I am getting for a friend, so maybe that makes me a fake tag bias because I only got these 2, but honestly, I just do like the way these 2 look. I like how Ju-chan's flexing his little Prada, and Jaehyun is flexing the Balenciaga, because I am kind of into brands like that. And this entire haul was $12. Yeah, that makes sense. $3 for the Make Star benefit, and then $1 each for each compact PC. So now I am honestly only missing 1 compact Ju-chan, and then I will be done with the compacts. I am not collecting the photo book PCs. They did not do fan signs with those, and they were kind of expensive to begin with, so not a lot of people have extras, which makes things annoying for a completionist, but luckily I am not a completionist. And these were the freebies that seller had included. Let me see what they are. Decent amount of freebies. Oh, these are actually amazing freebies. I don't know if... These don't look official. They feel official. They feel definitely professionally made. But very nice of them to include all this. It's really generous. As a group order manager and seller myself, I do also try to have cute freebies, but stuff like this that really goes like above and beyond is absolutely insane to me, that these people are still willing to be so generous even after spending hella money for their own fan sign attempt. But I do admit to appreciating that, because without the joiners' money and generosity, especially because a lot of Golden Child group order managers I've noticed don't really waive EMS, so they don't waive the international shipping cost. So essentially, I feel like a lot of group order managers are getting into these fan signs, for Golden Child at least, they're getting to them for free, from what it looks like on their like group order posts, because they don't ever say anything about waiving EMS or waiving domestic. So because these group order managers are essentially getting into these fan signs for free, I do think that having freebies like this is a nice benefit. Hopefully those group order managers are not adding the price of producing those freebies into the cost of EMS or anything shady like that. But I digress. So this binder here is my miscellaneous group binder, and then SF9 and Golden Child large inclusions. So I will be moving my Golden Child large inclusions today while I talk about the concert. I'll be leaving my SF9 ones here for the time being because I actually have SF9's concert coming up soon too. So hopefully I can make another video where I put away all the photo cards that I received in trades and sales, and also talk about the experience at the concert as well. But until then, I'm going to be moving out all of the materials here. Why I decided to move binders? One, mostly because I think I just want to keep this one just photo card based. But I feel like once I take everything out, like once I take all the SF9 and Golden Child large inclusions out, this is going to be a thin binder. But this is all groups that I don't really collect much. And because I don't collect them as much, then I feel like it's okay if I move them into like a thin 1-inch binder. So I either have to buy another one or see if I can just dredge one up from my school days. This here is going to be my new SF9 / Golden Child binder. I might switch out this binder because I just noticed that there's this rip here. And there's really not a space to decorate the back. And because this is my OT9 / I guess OT9 / binder, because all of my Golden Child minus tag will go in here, and all of my SF9 will go in here. And I did want to decorate like both covers to show what groups are in here. So I might change out this binder if I can find another one in the meantime. But as you can see here is my Golden Child large inclusion collection so far. I will actually be collecting Golden Child's transparent cards. I am just waiting for a friend to trade a couple members with me for an SF9 PC. And then I'm going to see if any group order managers on Instagram are selling their extras. The thing that's kind of holding me back from just going out and buying all of it from someone is because my friends have told me that they've completed that set for free because they either buy from someone and that person just includes a lot of extras. So I'm honestly hoping that there are people who are willing to sell theirs for free because it's not really something that's collected because people don't like large inclusions for some reason. So here are their reboot postcards. One of my friends sold me this for pretty cheap. And honestly, with the way I'm looking at this binder right now, I'm not sure if I should go in order of release date. Because if we do go in order of release date, that would be reboot first, which I will do. Here are all of their posters for reboot from the deluxe version. I'm going to flip through these very quickly. I don't think people sell these sets separately, but I do really like large inclusions like this. My only gripe with these is that they're not technically A4, so there is a bit peeking out the front, which does freak me out a little. It does make me a little nervous. Okay, so after reboot for large inclusions, I think this is Yes, and then Dara, and then Take a Leap. And so because this is kind of messed up in order, I will just put them here, and then Game Changer is obviously behind that. Hopefully I can complete my Game Changer transparent card collection. I think the transparent cards are so pretty. It was really fun for me to open and just look at them. And when I received them in a Mercari order, I was thrilled. Like, I just really like the quality, and I think there's something pretty unique. And then after those, I will be putting in their Aura photo book posters. I didn't unbox the photo book on camera. I actually did it on a stream with some of my friends. But I pulled Jaehyun's photo card, and I pulled Jangjoon's bookmark. What is that? Oh. So after this I will actually be taking out some brand new photo card pages. Brand new Ultra Pro pages. How I've been collecting the past couple of years is that I told myself that if I ever needed to get more photo card pages, I would need to sell off parts of my collection in order to make it worth it. As you can tell, that's not happening right now. So these are the Ultra Pro Silver. This is, I think, my first time ordering them in such a large batch. These are 100 pages, so that is 900 photo cards. And I hope I never actually get to owning 900 photo cards. I am close though. I have almost 700 photo cards at this point. So, mildly pressuring on my end as I think about, honestly, as I think about how much money I've spent. But here I will be taking out my photo card collection from these collect books that I designed. I don't have any issue with these collect books. It's just that I think for such a big group like Golden Child, it doesn't really make sense to have them all in here. Especially because I am thinking about getting some more OT10 sets. So that'll be something that's very exciting to see. It looks like a lot of Golden Child collectors are actually OT10. Yes, OT10, which I think has been pretty interesting to see. It's nice to see that they have that sort of fandom power to them. Something that I've noticed while I was taking out these photo cards is that my main intention behind doing a photo card collection like this and filming everything that happens is because I actually wanted to practice my public speaking, in that I wanted to make sure that I spoke slower. However, it has been around, I think, 17 minutes of filming, and all I've managed to do is just ramble on. So I'm not sure if my intentions for doing these type of videos is being achieved, at least personally, because my practicing for speaking slower has not been happening. But alas, I also don't want my videos to be too long because sometimes I do just get a little rambly. Oh well, we'll see. Sometimes I do watch these videos back and see what I could improve, but I'm also making these videos because I want to get used to hearing my own voice as well. So these are the Reboot Deluxe photo cards, and they came with 2 per member. And the way I'm organizing these right now is that I am going based off of color. So if you've watched any of my Pentagon videos, you will see that I actually sort a lot of my photo cards there by color. And actually, yes, let me put him in his own binder. And these photo cards are all remotely white, or they have some sort of white element to them. For example, Sungyoon has the white in the background, Daeyeol has the white wall. Jaehyun here has the white hair. For some reason, I can't find the other photo card. And that is a cause for... Oh, no, there it is. Found it. So I'm actually looking at these Ultra Pro Silver pages, and right now I'm currently not sure if I like them all that much. I thought they would be a little stiffer, because I know there's like another Platinum version, which is like thicker. So maybe I just might move them to that instead. Unfortunately, that means I would need to return this, which is going to be a hassle in itself. So it may look like I'm actually not going to be putting away all of my photo cards today, because I really don't like these sleeves, and I know it's a weird thing to be picky about, but I hear that the Platinum ones are a little thicker, and given how flimsy these don't feel any different from the ones I bought like 5 years ago. So unfortunately, I think I might actually have to cut this video short. So I really don't have much to talk about anymore, aside from the fact that I love Golden Child. They're one of my favorite groups now. Or they were one of my favorite groups before, but now I'm like in it for real. No, this is so annoying. I'm so sorry. Luckily, I've already rambled a little bit about the concert before. So I think for my next video, I think I might just upload this as is, take out all these photo cards, and then buy the new Ultra Pro Platinum sleeves, And if those sleeves I don't like, then Ultra Pro has failed me. But until then, I will actually just spend the rest of my time probably just taking out all of my photo cards from the binder to save myself time for later. But until then, thank you for tuning in. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this video really had much of a point because I found out that I don't like the materials that I'm using. But I guess it's a learning experience for all of us. And I can hopefully, I don't know, maybe get my thoughts in check about how I felt about the Golden Child concert because there were a lot of emotions. But until then, thanks for tuning in. I hope you'd enjoyed this video for what it was so far, and that I like the sleeves that come in next time. I'll see you soon.